Once we accept the idea that the codices have been designed with great precision, we know that there are no mistakes in the codices. If something appears to be a mistake, it probably signifies a secret meaning, possibly a reference to the alignments. When we look at the illustrations with this attitude, we see that hands, feet, and other details of the figures are providing information. All hands in the pictures are signaling information of some sort, possibly about dates or numbers. Here's page 11. It's clear that the characters' hands are in different orientations and show different finger positions. The first god has his hand in a horizontal orientation with thumb and fingers parallel. The god behind him has a right hand palm up, 3 fingers bent, 1 extended. The skeleton god signals with his left hand, palm up with no finger fully extended. Both gods in the middle row have left hands pointing backward with the little finger tilted up. These hands have only 4 digits. The right hands in the middle row are not actually holding the objects, but are levitating, with the hands in front of the objects. The hands in the bottom row show different finger signs with the right hands, palms up. These are Mayan glyphs that show hands. Scholars have determined meanings for these glyphs. They have also determined that some hands are only right hands, some are only left, and some are either right or left. These glyphs show left hands. These show right hands. So left and right are variables that influence how the glyphs are interpreted. As far as we can tell, the analysis of glyph hands has not been systematically applied to hands pictured in the codices. But if hands in the pictures are in the same position as glyph hands, shouldn't they be interpreted the same way? This glyph has 4 fingers, so there is some precedence for the 4-fingered hands in the codices. This is page 73 of the Dresden Codex. It has many apparent mistakes. The arrowed hands have 4 digits. Also, many characters have right hands on left arms. All arrowed hands in the top row are holding something with a right hand that is attached to a left arm. This god also has a right hand on a left arm. This parrot has hands that show 2 digits. Note that the hands are not holding the objects, but are levitating. These gods have proper right hands. Notice how realistically drawn the middle god's right hand is. The Dresden Codex shows if feet are right or left. All characters have bare feet, suggesting the information about bare feet is important. As the arrows show, an issue is whether the foot properly matches the leg. This foot could be left or right. The other 2 gods have clearly marked left feet on their left legs. The parrot has 2 right feet. The first god has a right foot on his left leg. The last god clearly has a right foot with 5 toes. The Madrid Codex has feet conventions different from those in the Dresden. Almost always, feet in profile show the big toe farthest from view. The result is that gods in the top row have a right foot on a left leg and a left foot on a right leg. The hands in the picture are either right or left, but each right thumb is notched. All characters in this row have right hands attached to left arms. In the bottom row, all left thumbs are notched. Some of these fingers are long and some short. All feet in the bottom row are left feet. As a general rule for the Madrid, both left and right feet in profile have the same toe arrangement. Here's page 38 of the Madrid Codex. It has many apparent mistakes. The first character in the top row has 5 fingers on his right hand, but possibly 9 on his left hand if we count the small thumb. 3 fingers are short. The character behind him has a right hand on a left arm. He seems to be holding the deer, but most of the gods are levitating objects with their false right hand. The black god in the bottom row has a lower hand with 7 fingers. A final note about the illustrated characters in the codices is that most face our left. The reason for this convention is not obvious, but the great difference in the number of characters that face left suggests that whatever the alignments show is best illustrated with left-facing characters. In summary, this part showed some secrets that are revealed once we know that the pictures are created with great concern about small details. It would be impossible for a 4-digit hand to be created by accident. The table shows features that seem to provide secret information. The main aspects are the direction and position of the illustrated character's body: arms, hands, legs, and feet. The aspects listed are not exhaustive, but provide something of a checklist of details that may be correlated with each other and with other aspects of the page, such as glyphs and numbers. Data on these variables may suggest plausible explanations about the role of apparent mistakes in the codices. See Part 5 of Newly Discovered Secrets of the Maya, Paris Codex, and Temple Art.